In this video, I'll be telling you how to make a paper Minecraft server that you will also be able to play with friends in under 10 minutes. First, you will need paper. Just go to papermc.io, downloads paper, paper 26.1.2. Download that right there. And then just open up a folder anywhere you need, and then just put the paper jar here. And then you want to rename the paper jar to just straight up paper by itself. Also make sure you have on show file name extensions so you can actually see the .jar. Make sure that is on. And then you will need to make a file that is a text document. You just want to paste in this. This tells your server how much RAM it's going to be using. This specifically is 8 gigabytes. I will put this in the description for anyone that wants to use it. I'm going to save that, Control S, and then rename it to run.bat. Windows will freak out saying if you change a file name extension, file might become unusable. That is perfectly fine. It will be usable still. And then simply all you have to do is just double click run.bat. It'll start applying patches and stuff. It will crash the first time though. That's normal. See, it just closed. That's because we have to accept the Minecraft EULA. So just double click into the .text, change the false to true, Control S, close that, and then run.bat again. It will then proceed to make spawn and all that. Then after it says done, that means the server is up and running. People are able to join it. Currently, only you are able to join it. So to prove that it's actually like a working server, I could just go into Minecraft, add server. Because it's running off of your computer, you just do localhost. Done. 0 to 20. You're able to join. And it is a working server. In the top right, you could see that it says paper server because it's running on paper. But the only downside to what it is right now is that only people on your network are able to join via localhost and stuff. So to fix that, you need to do this scary thing that nobody likes doing called port forwarding. It isn't that difficult if your router supports it. Specifically, I use an Xfinity router, or I own an Xfinity router. So I'm going to just give a tutorial on how to port forward with an Xfinity router. It's not that different from router to router, I'm pretty sure. But this is just simply how I do it. Okay, so simply all you need to get is just go to your phone, download the Xfinity apps if you have an Xfinity router or whatever app your router has. Then you want to go to the bottom area, click on Wi-Fi, click on View Wi-Fi Equipment, Advanced Settings, Port Forwarding, Add Port Forward, select your device, specifically your PC. So for example, mine is called nothing-PC because that is my computer. You can actually, they already have a preset if you use Xfinity. You can just scroll down, click on Minecraft. 25565 is the port. That's just the Minecraft port. And then TCP/UDP, just click next. Port forward is finished. And then when you double click the run.bat, you can go and it'll boot up just as normal. And you're able to give out your own IP, technically your computer's IP, to other people. It gives them basically your general location. But if you want it to be like a normal dot something, like most servers, like hypixel.net or whatever, you want something called Duck DNS. Specifically, that's what I use. Just go to duckdns.org, click on install, and then go to windows-GUI, because we're using Windows. Step 1, download and install the software from etx.ca. Click that link, scroll down. You download the zip, rar, or .exe. I'll just download the .exe. I already have it on my PC, so I'm not going to reinstall it. Then when you get into the app, you configure the software for your chosen domain. So you're able to choose a domain just like anything you want. So if I double click the Duck DNS installer, what's up? Next, next, next. Create a desktop icon, yes. Install, finish. Now Duck DNS is right here. Double click into it. Opens up in the background. Right click it. Duck DNS settings, domain, token. To set up your settings, You have to go to the website again, then you have to sign in. You just type in into the subdomain box. So like, for example, I'll just call it test server a domain, and then you can just copy that testserver.duckdns.org. This is your current IP. It's gonna be blurred for obvious reasons. Basically, that's just your IP general location. You go back into Duck DNS domain, put that there. Then you need your token, which your token will be at the top after you log in. You just copy that. Once again, this will be blurred for obvious reasons. Then you click OK, successfully validated and saved. And now if you go back into Minecraft, multiplayer, add server, it'll take a second, but it will still load up. Double click it. And it boots up perfectly. You can send this to your friends and everything, and they will all be able to join perfectly fine. No issues at all. And if you want to add plugins, that's even easier. You literally just go to your test server or whatever folder you put your server in. You just double click on plugins and put your plugins in here. It's super simple, not that difficult as people make it out to be. Either way, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, maybe. Goodbye.